Justin, massive thanks for joining myself, not just this afternoon on a Zoom call. Zoom for me, I've been zoomed out to be fair, and I have only got back into Zoom in the last few days. Um, can't imagine how I did it during lockdown on Zoom all the time. I'm glad it's a physical meet. That's for starters. I do understand the power of Zoom, but I also understand the power of being in a room as well. No pun
Yeah,
intended. So we're going Zoom to the room. The date is the 23rd of November. So it's an evening event at Central London, London Bridge Hotel. Your presentation is going to be about planning gain, planning uplift. I know some people use different phraseology, but you've had a huge success in your property business in terms of planning uplift or planning gain. Do you want to just elaborate on, and very briefly, and then we're going to go into much more detail the evening?
sure. So yeah, we as a business, a large part of what we do is locate sites, identify sites, acquire them, take them through that planning process, which is a very difficult process to navigate and is becoming much worse. So I'm going to run through sort of some of the things that we've done in the past and we've got on currently, just to give people an understanding as to what's involved in that and perhaps ways in which to appraise things and approach things through that process.
And Justin, in terms of your business, in terms of awards, is there anything you've won in the last couple of years, or going back a little bit in terms of business awards?
Sure. I have won a few awards over the years. Nothing most recently, but I've won Entrepreneur of the Year and Business of the Year in the Croydon Business Awards. We've also been recognised by some of the more property-based awards. Obviously, they're great accolades to have, and it's always really humbling to get recognition in that way. But it's not something we typically enter lots of, just because we're more focused on the business itself. But yeah, as I say, it's been great to have that recognition as we've moved along the journey of the business.
Justin, I just want to say massive thanks, not only for presenting on the 23rd of November, but also being on a panel early this year as well. So it's an opportunity for me to discover more about potential speakers through that particular format. And as I said, finally, massive thanks to James Hughes. And just a call to attention, I am looking to bring new speakers on board. And in terms of yourself, it's the first time speaking at my event. I think this year I've had 16 or 17 new panelists or new speakers. And without people like James, without people like Sam Loney, it would be difficult for me to introduce everyone new myself. So it's impossible for me to do. So my call to attention is, if you think there's a speaker who should be speaking at Central London who may not be, you know, um, exhibiting everywhere and so forth, maybe behind the scenes, behind the radar, please do get in touch. That's my call to action. Thank you, Justin.
No, thanks very much, and really looking forward to being part of it in November.